Welcome, my friends. We are studying final exams of mathematics for first term of grade 6. And this is model number 3. Let's start. First question we have here, choose the correct answer. Point number 1, the GCF of what? Of two relatively prime numbers is 0, 1, 2, or 3. To answer this question, you need to know what's relatively prime number. We know prime numbers like 2 or 3 or 5 and so on. But what relatively prime numbers? Relatively prime numbers, that's number is not just a prime number. No, it's relative prime number. For example, you have 6 and 25. 6 and 25 is not prime number. Why? Because I can prime factor 6 to 2 by 3. Okay, so 6 is not prime. 25 also is not prime. 25 equal 5 by 5. So 6 alone is not prime. 25 alone is not prime. But these two numbers together, I can call them as relatively prime number. Why? Because there is no common factor between 6 and 25, right? Yes. You know, we have 2, there is no 2 here. We have 3, there is no 3 here. So 6 and 25, okay, I can call them as relatively prime number. Relatively prime number. Not just prime numbers. Again, because there is no common factor between 6 and 25. But we know that 1 is a common factor for all number. For all number. So there is no number is common factor between the relatively prime numbers, even 1. 1 is the only common factor. Of course, it's the only greatest common factor. Okay. Point number 2, the absolute value of the opposite of negative 1.5 is what? We know that absolute value do what? Any positive will stay positive. Okay, but if you have absolute value of negative number, also will be positive number. So absolute value of negative 1.5 equals 1.5. Point 3, Muhammad has 60 LE. His friend Ali has less money than Muhammad. So Muhammad has what? Has 60, but Ali less than Muhammad. So Ali has what? Has money less than 60. So Ali may has what? Any number less than what? Less than Muhammad, less than 60. Which one less than 60? It's 53. Point number 4, in the opposite histogram. How many students get more than 50 degree? More than 50. More than what? 50. If you look here, we have 4 intervals. The first one, 0, 25, 26, 50, 51, 57, 58, 100. I need numbers greater than 50. So 0, 25, no. 26, 50, there is no equals here, so 50, no. But 51 is greater than 50. Now this interval and the next one. Now look for the first interval here, have frequency of 70, and this interval have frequency of 50. These two intervals is greater than 50. Now I can add 70 plus 50 will equals 120. Point number 5. The number 2.71 belongs to what number? 2 point. That means this number are decimal number. So decimal number belong to counting? No. Belong to natural? Belong to integer? Just belong to rational number, because rational number has positive or negative and zero, and also they have decimals or fraction. Decimal or fraction go direct to rational number. Let's go to the next page. Question 6. The median of set of values, all of these values, is what? We have two cases to find the median. The first case, the number of these values are odd, and the second case, the number of this value is even. So if you count these values and find it a number, odd number, so the median is just one of them. But of the number of these values are even, you will find the two values, okay, add them, divided by 2. Look here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 10 values. So the median need to add two values of these 10 values divided by 2. Look with me. First step, we need to arrange these all values, okay, in ascending order. Where is the smallest number here? We have 90. Okay, 90. We have 93, 94. Also we have 97 and 98 and 104, and after it 109 and 114. Also we have 120 and 127, the greatest value. The next step is what? Is to delete the smallest one with the greatest one. Okay, again, the smallest with the greatest, smallest with greatest, smallest with greatest. Now what? We have just two values. If I delete smallest with greatest, there is no values. So because we have 10 values and 10 is even number, you have these two values. Now where is the median? The median, you will get the median from adding these two values divided by what? By 2. Look, so I will add these two values, then divided them by 2. 104 and 98 equal what? 202 over 2 equal what? The half of 200 is 100, and the half of 2 is 1. So the result will be 101. That's equal 101. Where is 101? Choose B. Next question. You have what? You have which of the following are like term? What's the meaning of like term? Like term, any two term, you can add them together. Like what? if you have 2x and x, 2x and x is like terms. Why? Because I can add 2x plus x equal what? Equal 3x. Now I can call 2x and x as like terms. Okay, look for the first to choose. The first to choose, I have two numbers. Can you add 23 and 32? Yes, I can add them together because there are two numbers. But can you add BA plus BC? No. Can you add AB squared plus AC squared? No. Can you add L plus M? No. So the first choose is the correct one. Now let's go to the next question. Complete the following. The first complete here the values of the expression x plus 5 for x equal 4. I need the value of expression. I call x plus 5 expression. And this expression have a known x or variable. And he said that x equal 4. So I need to find the value. I have x plus 4 plus 5, sorry. And he gave me the value of x. Now I will what? I will delete this x and put 4. That will equal what? X equal 4 plus 5. So the result will be what? Will be 9. Okay, so the right answer is 9. Okay, the next question 2. If m minus 2 equals 7, then m plus 1 equal what? The first part of our question is equation. Okay, I have m minus 2 equal 7. We call this, we have expression here, two expression. M minus 2 is the left expression and 7 already is the right expression. In between them we have equal sign. Okay, now together I call them as equation. Okay, now but he asked us for m plus 1. Do you know the value of m? No. So first I need to find the value of m, then add 1 and find the request. Okay, how to find the value of m? I need to solve this equation first to find the value of m. So how to solve this equation? I have m minus 2. I need to get rid of this minus 2. How? By sending it to the other side. We have equal sign here and I need m to the left side alone. So I will send this minus 2, okay, as positive 2 or plus 2 to the other side. So I have m at left side and 7 to the right side. Minus m will be minus 2 will be plus 2. Now m equal what? Equal 7 plus 2 equal 9. Now I find the value of m equal 9. So he need m or m plus 1. He need the value of m plus 1 equal what? I need, oh, now I know the value of m as 9. Okay, so m equal 9. 9 plus 1 equal 10. So equals 10. Point number 3, the word phrase for the equation m equal 4l. This is equation, but know that this equation has two variable. M and L. So he needs the word phrase. This is algebraic phrase, but the word phrase, how to read it, how to write it. I can write it as m like M equals what? Equals 4 multiplied by L, or 4 times L. M equals 4 times L. M equals 4L. Okay, 4. The box plot shows the data for the average weights of some student, then the upper quartile. We have upper quartile and lower quartile and the median. Okay, where is the median? This line is the median. This line is Q1 lower quartile. This line show us Q3 upper quartile, and this is the line he asked us for. He need to find the upper quartile. So the upper quartile is what? Is Q3 as 40 equal 40. Last question. The verbal form of 2x plus 1. The verbal form is what? As word form. As word form. I can write 2x plus 1 as what? 2 times x. 2 times x. Just 2 times x added 1. Added 2. Added to 1. Again, so we have 2 times x, 2x, added 1 plus 1. So this algebraic expression is the same he asked us for. Now let's go to the third page of our model 3. Let's go. Question number 6. 8 times parentheses of 5 plus 4 equal 40 plus blank. Now this is an equation. We have left side and right side, in between is equal sign. So left side equal right side. So from what we have 40. 40 from what? I have 8 by 5. 8 by 5 equal 40. Plus and plus. Now 8 by 4 equal what? Equal 32. Equal 32. Point 7. In the equation y equal half x plus 3, if x equals 6, then y would be what? Now y would be what? Y value. Okay, now I have equation y equal half of x, okay, added 3. He gave me the value of x. Now I will delete this x and put 6. So y will equal half what? Half x value plus 3. So half x, half 6, just 3, add 3, 3 plus 3 equal 6. Last complete question. The types of a statistical question are blank and blank. What's the types of a statistical question? Yes, 2, numerical, or what? And categorical. Right? Okay. Now, choose the correct answer. In the first point I have two mixed numbers added together, 1 and 3/5 plus 2 and 1/5. Of course, I will add the whole number together. Okay, 1 plus 1 equals 3. And all it chooses have 3, 3, 3, 3. Okay, but now I need to add two fractions, 3/5 and 1/5. First, look at what as the denominator. We have like a denominator. Okay, I can add it with the same denominator 5 and add the numerators 1 plus 3 equals 4. So the final result we have 3 and 4/5. 3 and 4/5. Question number 2, the range of the values. What is the range? The greatest value minus the minimum value or the smallest value. We have all of these values. Where is the minimum or the smallest? 4. Where is the greatest value? We have 10. So 10 minus 4 will give us the range. 10 minus 4 equal what? Equals 6. So 6 is the range of these values. Last point, 5 of power 4. 5 of power 4 equals 4 power 5? Of course, no. 4 by 5? No. 4 by 4 by 4 by 4? No, it's 5 by 5 by 5 by 5. 4 times. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. 5 of power 4, that means I will multiply 5 by itself 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. So C is the correct to choose. Go to the fourth page of our model 3. Point number 4, the greatest number from the following is, I have here 4 fractions. Okay, 4 fractions, but if you note, I have just one denominator, one numerator. All is the numerator equals 1. Okay, I have like a numerator. I will compare what? I will compare the denominator. We have 3, 4, 6, 5. He need us to find the greatest one. I know that this case I will look for the smallest denominator, because you know that 1 over 5 and 1 over 10, which fraction is the greatest one? With 10 or with 5 denominator? Of course, 1 over 5 is the biggest one. Okay, the second case, if you have 2 over 5 and 3 over 5, which one is the greatest? Of course, it's 3 over 5. So when you compare denominator, the greatest one with the smallest denominator. But if you compare numerator, the greatest denominator is the greatest fraction. Okay, this case, I look for the greatest number, look to the denominator and it shows the smallest one. The smallest one is 3. So 1 over 3 is the greatest fraction. Point number 5, the mean of the values 3, 5, 4, 7, and 6. Now, to find the mean of group of values, use what? Use the rule. What's the rule? The rule said that you will add all values divided the number of these values. So I will add all of these values. Add with me 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 7, don't forget 6. Okay, now divided what? Divided the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Divided 5. If you add with me, 3 plus 5 equal 8, plus 4 equal 12, plus 7 equal 19, plus 6 equal 25. Over 5 equal what? Equal 5. How? 5 by 5 equal 25. So the mean value is what? Is 5. Question number 6. The smallest non-negative integer. What? Non-negative. Negative is minus. Okay, non-negative, that means you have plus or positive and 0. Don't forget 0. 0 is a positive, is a group of what? Of natural number. Natural number. So the smallest non-negative number is positive or 0? Of course, the smallest is 0. Don't forget from your mind the number line. We have 0 and positive direction and negative direction. He asked us about non-negative, so I will delete this part. So I have 0 and the positive direction. which number is the smallest number from 0 to the infinity of positive? Of course, itself 0. 0 is the first one to the left. Okay, so 0 is the smallest non-negative integer. Last point here, we have a long division between 19,160 divided by 56. But here he gave us the quotient, asking us about the remainder. What's the remainder here? So, to find the remainder, please, I will give you a small example. We have 10 divided 3 equal what? Oh, 10 divided 3. I know that if I have 9 divided 3, 9 divided 3 equal 3, right? Why? Because 3 by 3 equal 9. But after the 9, from 10, you have remainder 1. Now, if I don't know this 1, how to find the value of 1? Yes, I will multiply the quotient by 3. 3 by 3 equal what? Equal 9. 3 by 3 equal 9. Then 10 minus 9 equal 1. Yes, 1 is the remainder. I will do the same thing with this question. I will multiply 342 by 56. After that, the quotient will be subtracted from the dividend. So, let's multiply 342 by 56 first. 6 by 2 equal 12. 2 and carry up 1. 6 by 4, 24 plus 1 equal 25. 5 and carry up 2. 6 by 3 equal 18. 18 plus 2 equal 20. Finish. Now, we have 5, but 5 in the 10th place, in the 10th place. So, put 0 in the ones, and start with 5 by 2 equal 10. 0 and carry up again 1. 5 by 4 equal 20. 20 plus 1 equal 21. Put 1, carry up again 2. 5 by 3 equal 15. 15 added to 2 equal what? Equal 17. Now add these two results. 2 plus 0 equal 2. 5 0 equal 5. 0 1 equal 1. 2 plus 7 equal 9 and 1. Now I will what? I will subtract this number from the dividend here. I have 1 or 19,160 minus the result 19,152. Okay, if you subtract here, we have here 10, will be here 5. Okay, 10 minus 2 equal 8. 5 minus 5, 0. 1 minus 1, 0. 9 minus 9, 0. 1 minus 1, 0. So the result here just 8. So this 8 is the remainder. And now we finish this page. Go to the 5th page of our model number 3. Let's go. Question number 4. Answer the following question. You have question number 1. Find the GCF and LCM of 10 and 30 using Venn diagram. You know about Venn diagram. Venn diagram is just two circles or two ellipses. Okay, each ellipse for just one number. So if the first ellipse is for 10, the second ellipse for 30. Okay, what's the first step? The first step to prime factorization each number. So I will prime factorization 10. 10 equal what? Try first 2. 2 by what equal 10? 2 by 5. 2 prime circle. 5 prime circle. Now we finished prime factorization 10. Start prime factorization 30. 2 by what equal 30? 2 by 15 equal 30. but 2 is prime, but 15 is not prime. So I will factorization 15. 15, 2 by what equal 15? No 2, no 2. But I can start with 3. 3 by 5 equals 15. 3 is prime and 5 is prime. Now finish the prime factorization 10 and 30. Now, where is the common factors? 2 and 2. Just write 1 to the common space. 5 and 5. Write 1, 5 at the common space. I show. What's the other factor of 10? There is no other factor. I take 2 and 5 here. So maybe 1. Okay? Or don't write any number. And here for 30, I take 2 and 5. There is another factor 3. Write 3 here. Okay, now I need to find GCF. GCF comes from multiplying the common factors. Where is the common factor? 2 and 5. So 2 multiply 5 equal 10. First part. Second part, to find the LCM. Okay, you will take all factors and neglect this one. There is no effect of 1 of multiplying numbers. Now I have 2 by 5 by 3 equals what? 2 by 5 equals 10. 10 by 3 equals 30. So 30 is the LCM. Question number 2. Examine these two expressions. We have two expressions. 1, 2. Determine whether they are equals or no. Even this. To try this, please do what? Make trial. Put x with any number and find the final result for the two expressions. If they are equal, so we have two expressions equal each other. But if they are not equal values, so we have an not equal expression. If consider whether they are always equal, complete each task. The first task, try to find a value for x. We need a value for x equal a number that will make this expression not equal. So if you tried value of x equal 1, the first expression x plus 1 multiplied by 4 will be what? I will move this x and put 1 plus 1. Now do the parentheses first. 1 plus 1 equal 2. 4 by 2 equal 8. So the value of the first expression when x equal 1 equal 8. Try the next expression. We have 3x plus x. If x equal 1, okay, now 3 by 1 equal 3 plus 1, that's equal 4. What? 4. So when x equal 1, the first expression give us 8 and the second expression give us 4. It's not equal to each other, right? So the value of x equal 1 makes these two expressions not equal. This is the first part. Task. The second task is what? Is to decide if these two expressions are always equal. What? Here when x equal 1, we have 8 and 4. There is not equal. These expressions are not equal to each other. Okay? And if they should be considered equivalent expression, of course, they are not equals at x equal 1. So they are not equivalent to each other, of course. Okay, they are not equivalent to each other. Now let's go to the last page of our model number 3. Point 3, The following table shows daily wages of 50 workers in a company. We have some sets that's already set, and for each interval we have its frequency. The ask is to draw a histogram for this distribution. You have some page like this. One. First, you will draw what? You will draw x-axis like that, and y-axis. Okay. Now, x-axis and y-axis. X-axis will be set, and frequency on y-axis. Okay. If you look to the set, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 interval. I will leave the first two columns empty, and I will start from here. I will take two small columns as one interval. So this space is the first interval. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 interval. So between these 2 points, I will put the interval of 120, 129. The second interval 130, 139. Third one 140, 149. Fourth interval 150, 159. Last interval 160, 169. And the frequency here, the smallest frequency 4 and the greatest one 16. So I can jumping by 2. Yes, so if you consider the first point 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, and 18, maybe 20. Okay, now I will draw each interval alone. Okay, so the first interval you have here 120, 129 have frequency of 8. So you will draw a line from 8. Where is 8? Here. At the first of the interval and the end of the interval, and close the column here. Okay, now the next one is what? 130 to 139 have frequency of what? Of 10. 10, but point here and make a line, one vertical line, two vertical line. Now close your rectangle. Okay, the third one has frequency 16. Where is 16? Here. The first line and second line. Now close the rectangle. Now the last, or the third or the fourth interval, we have frequency of 12. Where is 12? Here. We have already line. Okay, and end this interval. Last interval we have frequency 4. Where is 4? This point 4. Okay, another line here at the end of the interval. Now close the rectangle. Now what? Now you finished drawing what? Drawing your histogram for this distribution. Okay, now go to the last question of our model. This is question number what? Number 4. Question number 4. He said, Wafa's flower garden. Wafa has some garden for flowers. Consists of 3/7 cornflower and 2/5 poppies. The rest of the garden is filled with rose. What's the fraction of rose in Wafa's garden? Now, if you imagine that the garden is like this, you have what? You have a part of it as 3/7 cornflowers. Okay, 3/7 may be like this. So this is maybe 3/7. Okay. This is cornflowers, and what? And have 2/5 poppies. 2/5 may be like what? Like this. 2/5 poppies. Now, the rest of garden is filled with rose, and I need to find the fraction of rose. Note with me, where's the rose? This part for the rose. He said the rest of the garden. The rest of the garden is this part. How to find the fraction of this part? No, we know that the garden is just a whole one. Okay? If I subtract from the garden these two fractions, I will find the third one. Now, I can start with adding the cornflowers with the poppies together, okay? And find the result, subtract it from 1 to find the fraction of rose. Now, I need to add corn with poppies. To add these two fractions, we have non-liked denominator, okay, but 7 and 5 is what is prime numbers, so I will multiply them. 7 by 5, is equal 35, okay, plus a number over 35. Now 7 by 5 equals 35. 3 by 5 equals 15. 5 by 7 equals 35. And 2 by 7 equals 14. Now you have one like denominator, 35, and add numerators. And numerators will be 29. So these two parts together, fraction 29/35. So this part, the rest part, or 4 rows, will be what? So the rows fraction will be just this one as the whole one of the garden minus the two fraction, or the fraction for the corn and the poppies together. Now 1 minus 29/35. How can I solve this subtract question? I need to make one as a fraction with the same denominator, so I can consider 1 as 35/35 and subtract 29/35 from it. Now I have 35 denominator, and 35 minus 29 will be as 6/35. So the fraction of roses in Wafa's garden is 6/5. Now we've reached to the end of our model number 3. I wish you good understanding, good time. Thank you. Goodbye.